damn music. Hey, howdy, folks. Happy Friday. Buckeye Piper. Might try to put up both videos tonight. I did a video Tuesday on my way to work, started the new job, which I absolutely freaking love, and I'll get into that more here in a minute. But started the new job, did a video on the way up. I can't get it to upload no matter where I had 5G at the hotel and it wouldn't upload. So I might just re-download it all and try again. But anyhow, I digress. I've got you could tell by the red stem that this is the cherry pipe. I've got actually cherry in it. Put in some Lane Very Cherry, and actually it's Lane Very Cherry. This was the first blend I bought when I, was getting back into pipe smoking in 2019. So that's got 3 years of age, and I know it's not great to have age on aromatics, but this is actually not bad. I'll tell you why I like it. Because the taste and the smell reminds me of all my friends' dads that smoke cherry blends. It totally reminds me of that. So it's got a good nostalgia vibe going on with the room note. So it's definitely got a great my Waze is doing something crazy, so hopefully I didn't lose my Waze here. 6-minute better route. Okay, I'll take that. Got Waze connected to Apple CarPlay, which is great because it actually, instead of just Waze being up on my phone, I forgot I could do this, and I should have been making videos all week, but
in 1 mile,
there you
turn
go.
left.
Through Apple CarPlay, and hopefully the audio in this video is okay. You guys will have to tell me that, but through Apple CarPlay, it'll put Waze on the actual display screen. And if you don't know about Waze, you need to check it out, especially if you do any kind of driving around any kind of cities. Waze is by far the way to go because it updates, shows you the best routes, and just like that just said, hey, we found a 6-minute quicker way to get home. So but enough about Waze. I'm not here to sell you on Waze. I might sell you a book, an encyclopedia or two. I tried to get to Curmudgeons. Just went past Curmudgeons and Wake Forest.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left.
Sorry, Mudge, can't stop tonight. I got to get home. It's been a long week. But, so the new job, really so far enjoying it. The people are just tremendous. I have not met
turn left
an asshat yet. They are great people. So refreshing from what I was doing. Oh my goodness. So this change is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me professionally so far. And I know I'm a weekend, I get it, things change, but you could tell people, people's personalities and how they are as a leader. Absolutely love my boss. The company is absolutely growing. We just bought some new produce, some other produce companies. We just bought them and put them under our umbrella. So we're growing very rapidly. In fact, some of the bigger retailers are actually coming to us for some produce to fill in their gaps because they can't get it all that we can. So it's an exciting time for us, to say the least. So only downfall of the job is it's in Morrisville, and Morrisville, you guys know, probably, you may or may not know, but I don't really drive the interstates for a multitude of reasons. So I usually take the country highways, the side roads, things of that nature. So
In 1 mile, turn left.
it is, an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes doing it that way, as opposed to an hour and 5 minutes on the interstate. So it's a little longer, but I'm not going to drive it every day. It's just too much because, after you work a 10, 11-hour day, and I'm going to do some of those because there's a need to do some of those, but it won't be every day. My boss already told me, he said, if you're working the hours you were working, like you told me you were working with that last company, you knock it off. Don't do it, because we don't do that here, which is another sign of a great leader. I've had some of the best bosses I've ever worked for have told me that very thing. If you're working extra long hours, I have to figure out why, or you're not able to get your stuff done, or you're not able to prioritize your day or whatever. Because
in a quarter of a mile, turn left.
This is a company that really wants you to have time at home with your family. I mean, there's work to be done, but I'm just first week, I'm just over the moon right now. So very, 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 very happy with how things are going. So
turn left.
I have been on the nights I didn't want to drive home, using up some hotel points, and I got a bunch of them. So what I'm planning to do, and I put in an application today, is a pretty cool, and I just learned this. I said, the other day I was sitting up there thinking, maybe I could just rent a room a couple nights a week.
In 1 mile,
some little
turn
old lady
right.
that's got an extra room that, I could throw her whatever extra money she wants to make, and really all I need is a bed and a shower. I can do everything else I want to do at work, as far as working on my MBA and stuff like that. So on the nights I don't want to drive all the way back to Rocky Mount, because it's 70 miles one way. But I think it's called Alcove. It's an actual app. And actually, it's a company. And this company actually specializes in Atlanta, Charlotte, Durham, and Raleigh. Perfect. And
in a quarter of a mile, turn right.
What they do is this, and this is such a cool concept. And I was telling Mrs. Buckeye, I wish I had the money to invest in the capital, because think about this. So they rent out houses, and basically you apply. You have to have a pretty good credit score. You have to
turn
have
right.
Income that's 3 times what your rent would be. They do a thorough screening process. No convictions, no evictions. So it's really for professionals and for students. A lot of students are using it. Younger, a lot of the houses had younger guys up and coming that were, engineers and just getting started in their career. And just, the beautiful thing about it is this, is you can get into one of these places, and yes, you're sharing the house, and the common room, the common spaces are shared, okay? Again, I just told you I don't give a rat's butt about the common spaces, because all I need is my room and my shower. So these range anywhere from $500 or $600 a month to, you can get up to $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500, $1,600. Depends on how nice of a room you really want to rent. I mean, hell, there's stuff with balconies in downtown, and I mean, you could really get crazy. But it's perfect. It's a lot cheaper than a hotel. I don't have to burn up all my points. And on nights I don't want to drive home, I've got a bed and a room. I've got a lease that I'm protected. And vetted roommates that I really don't, they're not going to bother me. I mean, I don't care. I'm not going to keep anything at the house that could be stolen. I'm not going to have anything expensive there. I'll have some clothes there and some stuff for work. And most of the other stuff will travel with me in my backpack to and from work. That's about it. But I'm excited. Hopefully I get the one I put in for today. It's 6 miles from work. And they said my application looks great. There's just 4 or 5 other applications in, so the landlord gets to pick, who he wants. But I'm thinking with my credit score and level of income, and more mature in life, and no pads, that I'm gonna be a pretty good candidate for it. And I'm looking forward to that. That's kind of it's better than a hotel. It's one payment, and it is all utilities included, Wi-Fi included. The common spaces have to be furnished by them, so I don't have to bring in anything else. I have to furnish my bedroom, which I already have all that stuff. And that's it. You come home, work, crash, take a shower, watch a little TV, work on my MBA, go to bed and do it again. Same thing I was doing in the hotel, just a lot less expensive. So, and I like that also because it gives me the opportunity to really work some different shifts, because the one thing I want to do in this role is connect with everybody. We have about 80 people. It's a small operation. I mean, from operations I've ran, and you guys may or may not know, you guys and gals, some of the bigger operations I ran, when I was in Florida as an AGM for a company. 1.1 million square foot warehouse, 900 hourly associates, 70 managers that I was responsible for. It's a big footprint. Here, 80 total teammates, 26,000 square feet. I can walk walk every inch of it every day.
In 1 mile, turn left.
But I really want to spend the time to really talk to everybody. So I'm going to spend some time on nights and making sure that they know who I am and connect with them, because that's what's going to turn the corner here, is having a leader, because I think back to the leaders that I respected and the leaders that I still respect. They made it a point to know me. They'd come out and work with me. I'm not talking about doing people's jobs. Don't get it twisted now. I'm not talking about me coming out there and doing your work. Me coming out there and helping you do your work, absolutely. But I'm not going to do everything for you.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left.
Being able to connect with folks at that level. In fact, my boss told me the first 30 to 60 days, he said, I know you know the operations side of the business. Hell, I've been doing it 30
Turn
years.
left.
Been in logistics 30 years. I would hope I would know the operations side of the business, but he said, I don't even really want to mess with that. Just connect with people. And that's awesome. And I've had a company or two, over the course of my career do that. It's rare. It's rare. So stress is off. Feel much better. The drive sucks, and not being at home every single night, it's a little crappy. But like I told Mandy, and actually, my boss blew me away today, because he said, hey, we're growing so fast that there's going to be a director of operations for the eastern half of the United States at some point will come back open. He said, I want you to know right now, I've already put your name in as consideration for that job, because I think you would be awesome at it. It's my first week, but he knows me that well, thinks of me that highly. So he said, we're just going to get this building running great and fix the things I know you're going to fix. And he said that it could be a great opportunity for you down the road. So that might turn into something even unexpected. Because when I interviewed with him, I told him that's what eventually I wanted to do, is get back to that. And that would be a work from home position and a travel position and doing what I used to do for Walmart. Anyhow, I've rambled on 15 minutes. Don't know how that happened. Well, I do. Join a pipe and Happy to be going home for the weekend. It's a big project weekend. I'll be working on my MBA all day tomorrow. You know, I got 4 classes left, and that's what I was telling Mandy as well. 4 classes, man. Let's get through this next year, and it's a game changer. I'll have my MBA, and wow, I just had some serious deja vu. I thought I was in Ohio. That looked like an intersection. That looked like an intersection that I grew up in Ohio. Holy cow. That was weird. But cool. No, I'm not smoking marijuana. Laying very cherry in my cherry pipe, which you know is my forever stem that's red to donate to signify cherry, and then the apple hardwood. These pipes, if you haven't gotten one of these yet, you're missing out, man. I think they're $16. Apple Diplomat hardwood. I'll leave them in the truck. Freaking rock stars, man. But anyhow, that's the plan. Maybe I'll do a video from the house this week, but it's going to be a very busy week with a lot weekend with a lot of stuff, and then back to work, back to work next week. So, but pretty happy, pretty happy things worked out the way they did, and this was the company I had earmarked as one of the 2 that I really wanted to work with. And when the offer came, I was just ecstatic. So anyhow, folks, I'll let you go. Hopefully I can get this one to upload. Don't know what happened to the Tuesday videos, so you might see 2 that hit tonight or tomorrow that say Tuesday check-in, Friday check-in, and the same day. It'll look a little weird. That's what happened. I tried for 3 days to upload that damn Tuesday video. Just couldn't get it done. So take care of yourselves, folks. Be safe out there, you know. Moral of the story of this whole story is, you know, how miserable I was with that last company and how excited I am. Sometimes change is all right. So don't fear change. Sometimes change is healthy and needed. So think about that. Sometimes it's worth it. You know, sometimes a little change puts a little spark back in our life, right? And I feel like that's what's occurring right now. Just being in my element and teaching the business and connecting with people. Those are the things. The hell with the rest of it. That's that's what I like to do. But anyways, be safe. Take care of yourselves. Wash your damn hands. We'll see you next time. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great weekend.